I wanted to kind of like, I guess, dive in since we covered a little bit of that. I want to kind of go into the shocking news that we kind of all experienced a couple weeks ago, where you guys made an announcement, a shocking announcement, that you guys are coming to Steam. You are bringing a combat mission title to Steam. This is a first, so I'm kind of curious. What kind of led you to kind of go in that path there?
Well, it's a like many things. It was a long journey. At first, Steam wasn't really that well suited for us at all. Initially, the user base, and it was really geared towards Valve's games at first, and then we started having some of our customers looking for us to be on Steam as it matured. I mean, obviously, the non-strategy wargaming people were on there pretty quick, but for our crowd, it was much slower. And then we started seeing requests for us to be on Steam, and we looked into it and found that they had a couple of deal breakers. They controlled the price, and they determined whether or not there was going to be a sale on your product
Oh,
and what the price would be.
oh wow.
That was that was it. I mean, we said no, absolutely not. We're not shovelware. You can't do that to us. And so customers then got into this thing where more and more people were asking for it, but those conditions still existed. And we kept saying, no, there's just no way with these conditions. Well, I can't remember what year it was, not that long ago, 3 or 4 years ago, they bowed to developer pressure and they got rid of both of those requirements. They allowed the developer to control the price and to opt in to sales events.
I was wondering if that came around the same time that as the Epic Game Store came around.
No, it was before that, probably by about 2 years. And so then we looked at it and we said, well, great, okay, uh, that's out of the way. But they still wanted 30% of the sale. And so we had to think about that because we don't normally split our sales with anybody. And so we thought about it and we thought about it and we decided that at the time, no, we weren't going to do that. We were too afraid that Steam, the copy protection and everything, that was another problem. At the time, you had to use Steam's copy protection, if anything, and it was so easily cracked that we might as well not even have any. And so that didn't really excite us because nobody has cracked ours, the system we use. And then, so, just keep fast forwarding months at a time here. And we got to the point where there was now a lot of people really asking for us. We had control of the price, we had control of the sales, we could use our own copy protection. But at that point, Steam was now massive. They're adding, 1,000 games a month or something ridiculous like that. And for us to be found and discovered on Steam really was now it was like, well, why bother? Because we'll just get lost and all we'll be doing is selling to our existing customer base and taking a 30% hit. So we recognize that. So this is the irony. We recognize that now Steam was something our customers wanted. Technically, there was no reason for us to not go onto Steam, but the reality of just the getting lost in the din made it not really worth it, worth going forward with. What changed, of course, is Slytherin. Slytherin has a marketing department the size of our entire company, and that's what these guys do all day long. And they do more than just Steam, but that is a big part of their job. And so, having worked with Slytherin for a couple of years with the military side of things, we finally said, yeah, the we're willing to move forward and take an experiment and see how this works. And even though we're going to be taking even more of a hit because now we have to split with Slytherin and Steam, but we still feel because of Slytherin's marketing ability that will all kind of even out and will come out ahead in the end.